Okay, boys and girls, it is time to do our spelling test. Yes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to get your paper ready for the spelling test because we do it a very special way in 3rd grade. So I want you to do it correctly for me. So here's what we need to do. So here's your paper. I want you, do you see this red margin here? So you have your holes here. Everybody's got the holes. The holes are on the left-hand side of the paper. Everybody have their holes on the left? The holes are on the left. Well, here on the right-hand side, on this top right line, you have all this white. Do you see where the white is? Yes. On that top right-hand line, I want you to write your name and number. That's where you write your name and number. You should not have numbered anything. Your name is not in the right spot. Your name's in the right wrong spot. Here. That is not the right spot. Your name goes here on the right hand side. The right hand, your name goes right here on that one. Boys and girls, we're going to get our names on the right, correct line. That's not where your name goes. Right here on this line. Right there. There we go, like this. I'm going to show you. Erase that. Here, I'm going to use this paper as an example. Because he wrote this in the exact same spot. Like this. Do you see? Like that. Good, yes, like that. Good. Now, we need to put them in the correct spot. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to be showing you where and how you're going to be numbering your paper. So we have our names, right, boys and girls? We have our names. Yes. We have to, when we're doing our tests, so we have name, we have number. It looks like this, name and number. We always skip a line between our words. Do not pre-number your paper. Do not pre-number your paper. So, our first word is going to be right here. And you're going to write it, our number is to the left of the red line. That's our margin. Like this. Okay? Now, boys and girls, we skip a line between the words. We're always going to be skipping a line. Because then it's easier for me to read. And just so you know how that's going to look, I'm going to show you, because then I skip, and then I have a number 2, like this. That's what that looks like. Do you see what that looks like, everyone? Do you see what that looks like? We're not going to pre-number right now. But do you see what that looks like? Everybody see what that looks like for the number 2? So you could skip and you could write your number 2 so you can see what that looks like. Oh, just leave that there. You didn't write your number 1. Write your number 1. And then skip a line. And then that way it looks so nice and neat. It looks so nice and neat. So nice and neat. And then when we get to number 3, what do? Do we skip a line or do we just smush it in there?
Skip a line.
We skip a line and then it looks nice and neat. And boys and girls, we keep close to this red line. We don't drift off to the side. This line helps us keep a nice neat margin. Okay? And then I'll tell you what to do when we get to the bottom. So, are we ready for our first word?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. Number 1, clock, clock. I looked at the clock to see the time. Clock, clock. Number 2, sticky, sticky. The melted popsicle left my hand very sticky, sticky. Now we have to skip a line and do number 3, boys and girls. Number 3 is the word skip. Skip. We need to skip a line between our spelling words. Skip. Skip. Let's see. Number 4. Number 4. Crash. Crash. I heard the dish crash to the floor. Crash. Number 5. Shut. Shut. I shut the window when I heard the storm. Shut. Shut. Number 6. Planning. Planning. It is fun planning a surprise party. Planning. Planning. Number 7. Thing. Thing. What is that thing on the floor? Thing. Thing. Number 8. Wedge. Wedge. We use a wedge to prop the door open. Wedge. Wedge. Number 9. Crop. Crop. The farmer planted a crop of corn. Crop. Crop. Number 10. Class. Class. You are in class 3A. Class. Class. Number 11. Plan. Plan. Let's make a plan before we do our project. Plan. Plan. Number 12. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. We have been working on a pumpkin flip. Pumpkin. Okay, now 13 should be the last word we could fit, I think. Number 13. Problem. Problem. The heat has been a problem. Problem. Yes.
There's only room for one number. That's 14.
Because some people I noticed have got not enough room to write number 14. I want you to take it and I want you to go like this. So we're on to 14. So I want you to write it by number 1. Give yourself room to write the whole word. So it goes next to on the same line as number 1. Do you see that? You don't have enough room to write. Yes, I'm going to talk to Mrs. Buchanan in 1 second, but I want you to write number 14. Oh, Isabella? No, we just started right now. So.
I just wanted easier, so I didn't want to send them away if we didn't have it, or if we had anything ready to go.
I just started Highlander. I didn't really write the list yet. Usually I write it as we're doing.
She's gonna be out for 48 to 72.
Okay. So I'm sorry, I didn't write that. I do it as we're doing.
Easier, I'll check.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so 14. So write that 14 next to it. Now, boys and girls, you can leave like a little, leave some space in between that word and that word. That's why I don't like you to do it before, because then you don't leave yourself enough space in between the words. Yes?
Can we just put it right by our name?
No, you don't put it right by your name. You put it, it goes next on the same line as number 1. Okay? So word 14. Smell. Smell. I love the smell of Lily of the Valley. Smell. Smell. Number 15. Spent. Spent. I spent money at the fair on carnival food and games. Spent. Number 16, lunch, lunch. I look forward to eating my lunch every day, lunch. Number 17, gift, gift. I received a beautiful gift for my birthday. Gift. Gift. Number 18. Sprint. Sprint. I'm going to sprint to the sidewalk to meet my friend. Sprint. Sprint. Number 19. Dish. Dish. The dish ran away with the spoon in the nursery rhyme. Dish. Dish. And number 20. Swing, swing. How high can you swing? Swing. Now, does anyone everyone needs some words. Beckett?
What was number 3?
Number 3 is skip. Skip. Anyone else need a word? Yes.
Number 1.
Number 1, clock. Clock. Mikey?
Number 8.
Number 8 is wedge. Wedge. Oh, I see you tried. We'll see how you did, okay? Wedge. Because you were accent this one, right? So we'll see. Yes, Beckett.
What's number 2?
Number 2 is sticky. Sticky. Okay, I hope everyone did great.